Alright, got a GX470 here. If you ever blow the 140 amp fuse right here, this one's not blown. I just replaced it right now. But if you ever blow this fuse, the only way to replace it is to take it out of the fuse box. To do that, you're going to want to start with, let's see here, got the box right here. You're going to start with this right here. This little box is clipped into the side right here. And what you want to do is you're going to want a whole bunch of pocket screwdrivers, and you'll drop it in here and you'll pry it back. You can see kind of just peel back a little bit right there, and then that'll pull the box out. And then once you get that box released, there are zip ties along the box that you'll want to cut. There's two on the bottom right here. So run one there and one there. That goes to the harness right here that was attached to this box here. So this harness the zip tie needs to be cut. I also cut the zip tie off of this one right here that's normally here. I wasn't sure if this one needed to come off or not. I was just trying to give myself as much wiggle room as possible. Once you get those zip ties cut, you're gonna want to come over here. And this harness right here, you can unclip this one away from it, and then there's a zip tie here. This was I think already broken, or it might have been broken when I was trying to pull this out. So you don't want these two disconnected. That one can stay on. And then over here, you got the air injection module here. You want to unbolt this from the box, or from where it's held in, and then you're gonna want to unclip this harness here, and then that'll give you enough wiggle room. So once all those are removed, then you'll get to the fun part, which is taking this out of this box. This box is normally underneath it, and to do that, you're gonna need, like I said, pocket screwdrivers. You're gonna want to do two at a time. So there's two here, and then there's also two here. These two face a different direction. So I started on this end here, and what you're gonna want to do is drop your pocket screwdriver in here. Let's see if I can get enough light in here. And you're gonna want to pull this away from, let's see here. Nope. You're gonna want to pull this tab towards the body. So once you get it in there, you can see it kind of wiggles. It will help to have a couple hands, because you're going to need this one and this one pushed, and then you're going to take a pair of pliers and you're going to grab onto the case. I grabbed it right here. Let's see. Kind of grab the pair of pliers, and I kind of pulled up on the thing, and you're not going to get much out of it. You're just going to pull it up just enough to clear the clips, and then you're going to come on this side and do the same thing. You'll take two screwdrivers. It'll help to have extra hands. I managed to do it by myself. The hardest part is trying to pull it out of the box. Like, you just need to pull it out enough. Once you get it clear of the clips, then you can play with it. But you can see it's slotted in here. It would probably help to spray WD-40 or some type of silicone spray, because this case right here, you can see it's slotted into here. And then same thing with the back over here. This harness right here, and then this case right here is slid into this. So it'll probably help to spray a little silicone on those two spots. And then same thing with back here. And then that's this right here. Once you get it out here and out here, then you'll be able to slowly work its way out. I kept the box bolted loosely to the truck. That way this stayed down while I was trying to pull this up. It helps to grab the harnesses and kind of pull up on the harness. That way you're not grabbing, because there's not a lot of plastic to grab on here with pliers. Once I got this side out, this side was a lot easier to pull up. This side was harder because the harnesses is trying to keep it from coming up. So I just grabbed the harnesses on both sides and kind of pry and pulled up. And while this box is bolted down, I was able to get this unit out high enough, and this was still underneath. And then the hardest part was, where is it? This one right here. You're gonna have to unbolt this. I believe it's 10 millimeter, and it sits right in here. from the very beginning. You want to do this from the start. And it's held in, oh, where'd the clip go? Oh no, did it fall? There's a clip that wedges in here, and I'm gonna have to look for that. But you have to take a pocket screwdriver and push in on this side and push in on this side at the same time, and then that will allow you to pull this out and get this out of the way. Once this is out of the way and this is out most of the way, you'll be able to pull this case from underneath and get it out of the way. It'll just be a lot easier not keeping this down under, because originally I was trying to work on this with it still halfway in the case. But once this is out of the way, next, another still having fun. This right here is clipped in. You can see right there, and right here, this is slotted in here. And same thing on this side, it's slotted in there. And what you're gonna do is take your screwdriver, and you kind of have to do, so you can see, if I drop my, oh, let's see here, it drops in here. Which one did I drop it in? I think I dropped it into here. Yeah, I dropped it into here, and you're gonna want to, oh, you're gonna drop your screwdriver in here, and you're gonna want to wedge it in to release the clip, or keep it apart. And then same thing with this one. And you kind of have to do both of these at the same time. You want a screwdriver here and here. Again, you probably want help, someone to hold two screwdrivers in there. And then the case, this one comes up and this one goes down. So as you're wiggling this up, so you'll have someone, maybe you need three sets of people. I had someone help me hold this down. Once I had a screwdriver in here, I kind of pulled this up just enough just to clear the clip, and a screwdriver in here just to clear it. Once I knew it was free, I just had someone hold this down while I was wiggling this up, and this separates the case. And once it comes apart, you'll be able to kind of pull it apart like this, and then from there you'll have an 8mm right there, and then on the other side is a 10mm. Once you remove those two, don't lose those. This unit, this fuse comes out. So this is the one for the blown 140 amp. You can see it's bolted in place. So it fits in there, but it's bolted in place. And once you get this out, you will swap it out and bolt it back in, and then you just put the case back together. All right, so I'll show you guys how I'm putting this back together, that way you get an idea. Fortunately, I didn't shoot the video of it taking it apart because it was such a pain. I just did not want to deal with that at the time. So you can see the two slides back together. I don't know how. It's such a pain. This one slides in here. And this one needs to come up. There we go. So they slide together like so. And they'll pop together. So like I said earlier, you're gonna take a screwdriver and you're just gonna stick it in here. You'll see the back right here. As you're doing that, it takes will pry the clip away, and then you'll do the same thing on this side. Stick it in here and you'll just wedge it. So you need like two of these in here, and then like you'll start on this side first. You'll take this and kind of pull it up a little bit. You want to pull too much because they'll wedge together. So you'll pull this one up, and then you do the same thing for this one. And then once you get it out of the clips, then you'll have to have someone hold this one while you fight this one to come up. So that comes apart like so. And then now we can put the cover back on, and let's see here. Got how I don't know how I even got this thing out of here. Oh, there we go. Alright, so Biggest thing is making sure all the harnesses come out in the right spot. They're all keyed, so they'll slide in how they're supposed to. If they don't, then it's not gonna go. Oh, so like back here, I missed it. Dang it. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spots that it has to key in. Got 4 of the 5. So put this back out again. Oh, come on. Did I not get this one in? Nope. Oh. Guess I'll be doing this a few times. Oh, here we go. You guys can see how I took it apart once you clear the clips. Basically, you want to grab the box, push down on the box while you're holding the harness. That'll give you the most leverage. No, that's why. Pops out when I do that. There we go. All right, that stays in. There you go. Oh no. Get one in and the other one comes out. The biggest thing is you don't want to have this box clipped in if you don't have this keyed in correctly, because then you can do it all over again. All right, it's back in its case, kinda, most of the way. Alright. No clue where that clip was that held this thing in place. There's a clip that goes here, or a little tab. I didn't know it was. Oh, there it is right there. Oh, this is the one I was talking about. You gotta push. Which way did it go? You gotta push in the sides for it to release out of this hole. So, yes, I thought this was part of the stayed on the wire, but it didn't. So, good to know. Oh, there's an arrow, points down. So, I'm assuming it goes like this. So, this goes here, and then this slides back in its place. There we go. Yeah, so that goes there. Box feels like it's back in its place. And gotta put this back on now. There we go. So there it is. Replace the 140. Now you just gotta reinstall everything. You kind of saw it backwards, but you get an idea. Pain in the butt to do. And then don't forget to put the 10mm back. I think it's a 10. You can kind of secure the harness back into its original clips again. And then same thing with here. Secure it back into its clip. I don't remember how that went. You can bolt the box back in place by 3 10mm here. Injection box. It's a 12mm. Oh, it sounded like it hit the floor. Sorry about that. I'm used to my magnetic socket. I'm actually using my trail tools here. Lucked out and that 12mm hit the ground. And helps to take the battery out as well, give you more room to work with. So this is basically back in place, and now you can put the battery back in, fire this thing up. So when this was jumped backwards, it actually blew a few fuses. There's 3 fuses here that I've replaced already. The small ones I had to replace, and then the 140 obviously, and then there was also a 30 amp here that was blown, but luckily these just pop right out. You can see right there, and the new one's right here. Swap right in. Why couldn't have that one been like this? All right, moment of truth. See if it starts. The truck starts. Issue was it wouldn't go into gear and move. Now it moves. It drives.